Hey guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage. Today, we're gonna see, will this old Cadillac engine I just grabbed run? So we're gonna do a will it run video, which is always popular. So this is exactly how we received the engine. It's got like just really old wires that are all kind of messed up and ripped up. So we stole the plug wires off of Andrew's Sweet 16 Y-block engine. Shh, don't tell him. And we're gonna put these on, check everything out, and put some power to everything and see if we can crank it and get it to run. Nice thing about this engine is because it's integrated bell housing, the starter is actually already on it, so we don't even need a trans to be hooked up. Clutch is there, everything's there, so we could basically just fire this engine with a little bit of fuel and a little bit of juice. So we're gonna see what happens, and we might fail, I don't know, but hopefully we can get it to run. All right, so here's our engine. Like I said, it's an early Cadillac, so it's got the bell housing built right in. There's the little plate adapter for an early Ford transmission, so you can build a 39 style transmission. Pretty much any early V8 trans will fit right on there. And these are the plug wires in question. They're pretty bad. And the oil, I checked this before I bought it, but I'm going to show you guys the oil in it. Doesn't look too bad, actually.
Pretty good.
So we'll see if there's sediment and junk at the bottom, which there may be, but just to fire it real quick, I don't think it'll be a big issue. We pulled the valve covers off. It's actually really clean underneath. I don't know if we'll get a shot with one of the valve covers off. It's actually fairly clean underneath, and somebody had put these little quick access bolts on here. So normally it's a pain to get a long socket down there. There we go. I think one of them was missing. Pull that off. So, valve cover's pretty clean, and I don't see any major like gunk or issues or anything on this thing that looks scary, at least on the top end so far. Just oily. So we'll throw them back on. I'm sure the cork gaskets are junk, but for what we're doing today, doesn't really matter. We just want to hear this thing make noise. And down here is the starter. You can see that starter's still there. Hopefully it's not stuck. If it is stuck, we'll give it a good old love tap with the BFH and see if we can get it to move around. There's no belts on it. Somebody stole the generator. That's about the only thing that's left on it. So we don't need charging right now. We just need something to start it up. So start replacing these plug wires and then get some wiring hooked up to the coil and distributor and the starter and see if we can get it to crank over. Okay, so using the internet, we figured out the fancy internet. We used the firing order on this is the odd numbers is on the driver's side and the even numbers are on the passenger side. And we found the mark for top dead center, what that's supposed to be, and we found the rotation. So we're going to try and pull all these old plug wires off, mount everything up, and we'll check the points and everything and see if it's good. And we'll try and fire it. Let's pull all these up.
Yeah, all these are going to be cut off. Where they pushed them through, or these things.
They probably come off, but no, they don't.
I don't think they do. I think they're put together. So.
Well, it's either you literally just pull on the ends. It just came right off. Yeah, they weren't really clamped very well. And yellow plug wires. Why do people use yellow plug wires on a blue engine?
Yeah,
Looks horrible. Yes. Alright, so got that out of the way. Let's pop this cap off the suit. Probably need to sand these contacts. Looks like it was arcing a little funny. Try and get shots for you guys here. So, and my flashlight.
See if there's a mark on it.
Yeah, you can't even see. With that beautiful Cadillac blue exposed.
Actually, looks like there's a mark there. You're not going to see nothing with that.
Hopefully the mark's like in the metal and not wasn't on the
Nah,
thing.
there probably is a stamp or something in it. It's eating that paint away.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Right there it is.
It's actually somebody's got it painted white.
Yep.
Which will probably do the same eventually.
So either we're 180 out on that, or you're dead center. Do you want to check compression on this one?
Yeah, let's check. So we got to pull the plug out. Trying to get the focus here. It actually doesn't look too bad. Nothing out of the ordinary. Probably just clean each of the plugs off to make sure it'll clean all the carbon and stuff.
Okay. There you go. Go to the next one.
If I was really being picky, I could put them in a blast cabinet and
I don't think you're going to need to. They were burning pretty clean.
What about the other side?
Yeah.
do the same thing, just loosen them up. Alright, so that one's good to go back in. I'll just take a little. Yeah, they actually look not too bad.
No. It was burning pretty decent.
This one here. It's like got a brownish twinge to it, so it wasn't burning. It was running pretty good.
Do you have a coil wire?
Yeah, it should have been in that stack. I pulled it off his engine.
It wasn't.
Sitting somewhere, or did I leave it on the engine? It definitely had one because I remember pulling it.
You did pull it, you said?
Yeah, I remember pulling it. I just. I left it. All right. Knock yourself. Oh yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, this wire here is sketchy as shit.
Which one?
It's like a bare wire. We should probably do something about that. At least fish it out of the way, cause.
So it ain't knocking off the...
Oh my god, look at that.
Oh my god.
What, the one that was cut?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's we'll just wrap it up. It'll be alright. For floor running, we'll get some Gorilla Tape or something.
Yeah, it's a little worn out. Just a tad bit.
Oh yeah, here we go. Put some Gorilla Tape, race tape on it. Hey, it cranked. Didn't have to use the hammer to convince the starter to work. Alright, so now we got a cranky, and our next thing is the coil here. So you can see the coil's got a, here, it says battery. It's already got a little piece of wire on it, so we're gonna jumper a wire from this little guy over. The other one is the distributor that runs down into the distributor. That's all good there, so I think we're okay with that. Hopefully the connection's all right. We're gonna hope it is, but we just gotta hook some power to this and give the battery or the distributor some juice. Gotta pull this little cap somebody threw on here with an Allen bolt. Pull that guy off, and then we can pour some fuel down it. Hopefully make fire. We took the cap off of the carb, and wow, that carb might need to be rebuilt at some point. A little worried.
Notice has been served.
Yeah. Good God. Yeah, we'll spray some pre down it. It'll be fine. Here, watch your eyes, everybody. Let's get rid of any. And if we're lucky, this will even start the engine. Yeah, let's give it a try. So you got your firing order right, you think?
I don't think so.
Counter.
We'll find out.
Yeah, it should be plenty. That's good. Sweet. All right. So we need power there. Come on. Whoa!
Too much fuel.
We made fire! Where the hell is that coming from?
out of the exhaust.
Does that mean our timing's off?
I'm not sure.
That didn't fire, it went out the wrong area.
Maybe too much gas.
Let's try it again. Watch your face, neck. I think we need a better ground. It's all pissed off because I don't have a real good ground. Maybe we'll go to somewhere else. I think it's because it's going through the cast manifold. It's fighting me. But it still should have did something. Try not to burn my feet. Alright. We need to get a better ground. It's not happy. That should be
Good?
Should be a little better.
Hopefully.
Give it a try. Alright. Well, look at all the crap that came out. I got a piece of corn.
Oh, Jesus. There's a couple pieces. You know, that makes me wonder. Rodents up inside of it.
Got a couple pieces of corn came out. That's always great. Not a good sign when they're shooting out the exhaust. Anything on this side?
Nothing. Just the fireball at the beginning.
Well, do we want to try a little more?
Maybe while you're turning it over?
Just spray a little bit of stuff in it.
Yep.
Alright, move the plug wires around. Scratched her head a little bit. Forgot to unhook the coil wire, so we hope we didn't fry something. because the coil was hot, still hot. But we'll see what happens. Yes! Now we make it run for longer. So we can hook a fuel line here. So that's our, that was our hard line, that's our feed, I think. Now, so that went over to there. To here. So if we get a rubber hose to go from here to here, you know we cut that one we had. I got some more. And then if we run one to a nurse tank that just sits above it, we could hold it or set it far away. So that it can just drain out of the bottom. Like we could take one of these.
Yeah, where's your hose?
It's
Why?
probably too long. Well, if I can get this to stay somehow.
I'll hold it.
Yeah, I guess
ain't
you're,
gonna need me.
yeah, you're right. It's just gonna run. Probably need one more clamp right there. Well, it'll feed. It'll be fine. Damn it. There we go. Alright, we need somebody to hold this in the meantime. You wanna hold this just till he gets, or somebody sit up? Actually, we might just dump something. Just like you said.
Here we go.
You want
Here
the
we
full-
go.
You want the full thing in?
What's that? The
No.
whole engine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we want the whole engine. We want the whole.
Yeah, see it smoking? She's ready.
Alright.
On.
What's that?
You want to undo that red wire?
No, that's the coil.
Oh, okay.
We just don't want to leave it on for like a long time.
Yeah.
That was starting to pool, wasn't it?
Yep.
I saw it bubbling. Just needs a little more go juice. She's race ready. Damn it! Is it pulling yet? I would have thought that would have pulled.
It's hard to say.
Alright. Ready? Nope. I don't think that fuel pump's pulling. Nope, I don't think that fuel pump's doing its thing. Alright, you can hit stop. I say we just go right to the carburetor and see if it'll...
See if it'll be enough to pull.
Well, I think if you gravity feed, it'll fill the bowl. And as long as the valve in the bowl's working,
So take this one off, hook this one to this. and
unless
we'll put it
unless
on.
we got this hooked wrong. I didn't look at, I don't know these pumps.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this in? This might be in and that might be out. Because it's pushing bubbles into this.
Oh!
So we got to reverse that.
Son of a bitch! That might be it.
Okay, let's
Am
try
I,
that.
am I right? Are we right? It sucks because it doesn't say. Maybe we could just look at something up on my. Was it? It was putting bubbles in this, right?
Yeah.
So that's telling me it's
Backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
Start engines.
Just make an engine run on the floor.
Yep.
Freaking cool.
Alright,
Ready?
I think we're ready.
My spray. I need to keep it going. All right.
Oh yeah, she's sucked.
Yes!
Sweet.
That rules. All right, so we made noise. That was really awesome. That's probably one of my favorite things in the face of the planet to do when it comes to old cars, because nothing more satisfying than hearing an engine run for the first time. So that was really awesome that just like a day ago, we basically bought the engine and bought it in as-is condition, but heard a rumor that it ran well in a 40 Ford, so I had to hear it run. So we had a couple little problems of figuring out the firing order, figuring out where the top dead center mark was, all that stuff, because the old plug wires were ripped off. We were starting from like 0, so we got all that figured out and we got it to fire, and then we hooked our little nurse tank up and it ran. So it actually ran really well. I was impressed with how well that carburetor worked, because it looked a little scary with all those spider webs and spiders in it, but fire and fuel just made that all better. So now that I got the engine running, it's good to go. We can just kind of put it to the side. I have it sitting for now. I'll just keep it covered up and oiled, and maybe start it occasionally to make sure that it keeps everything freed up. But this is a good engine that we should be able to use in the Merc. Whether I have it all rebuilt or we just throw it in as is, I don't know yet. We'll see how far the Merc project gets out of control. But cool to have an engine that runs. So now we have a 331 Cadillac that runs. Next time we're gonna make this Y-block run, and we'll have a handful of cool old engines running, and hopefully in vehicles really soon. So that's all I have for this one. Appreciate you guys following along. As always, we do videos on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. If you don't, make sure you subscribe, tell a friend. See you guys.